I'm going to call Joelle up, and she's going to give a call to action this afternoon.
Thank you, Paul. Say, Kendra and Aisha, we're going to stand by you. I didn't have a chance before, but I equally wanted to congratulate and appreciate Anna Montalvo, Gwen Mills, and Art Perry. It's been a real privilege to work on this project together and a real honor to present the awards to you. And I guess the message that I thought to say, coming together like we are here today, we are hopefully better ready to face the complex challenges of our time as we leave this room after having a wonderful meal. And I want to think and remember and feel the incredible unity that it took to elect Barack Obama. What an incredible experience we've had with that. Yeah. And what a huge step, number one. A president who sees labor unions as part of the solution and invites their ideas into the White House. That's a big change. But Obama in the White House does not change the fact that we are up against greedy, profit-hungry corporate and military interests entrenched in Washington and in Hartford that have no regard for workers' rights in any country or for the future of the planet. So even more unity is needed now, and that's what we're about in this. We're not about one organization and another. We're about more unity now, even more creativity now, to cut through the media blitz and all the divisive tactics so thick with racism, to get out the truth and organize and mobilize in the workplace, door to door, and utilize all the new technology as well to be up to the moment, and to bring millions of more unorganized workers from all over the country into the movement, the labor movement, community, peace, and justice. It's unacceptable that many thousands of people die each year because of no health care, and we've all been dealing with that this whole year. We need to get the profits out. We need as much public option as we can get, with coverage for women and inclusion of immigrants and no taxation of worker benefits. And it's unacceptable that billions are spent on wars and more troops to Afghanistan instead of rebuilding our country and putting everybody back to work with training for young people, with new green jobs for the things we need, aid to cities and states, smaller class size, lower tuition, bridges repaired, parks, the arts, affordable housing, and the right to join a union, Employee Free Choice Act. It's unacceptable that in the state of Connecticut, even with the millionaire's tax we won this year, the rich still pay far less than everybody else in taxes. And food and rent and children programs and the jobs of workers to service those programs are about to be cut again if the governor has her way, and we say no way. No way. The labor movement has proven that workers respond when the issues are broken down. There's a lot of unclarity in there that puts one against the other, that try to make people identify with the boss instead of their fellow workers. So it has to be made clear who benefits and who is hurt in every struggle. And I believe, and one of the reasons I spend so much of my time with the People's World and circulating it and getting people to write for it and participate with it, I think it's a very special tool to help us meet the challenge of today. Can we elect more pro-worker candidates in 2010? We better. Can we build the movement to abolish nuclear weapons as the United Nations deliberates? And we're going to be hearing a lot more about that as this year unfolds. 2010 is also a big year for the People's World. It's now a daily online. It was a daily, I forget what year, that it broke off to become a weekly and said, we'll be back. Well, it's back as a daily, but it's back as a daily online. And we know we need an organizing tool in our hands. So we're going to be producing a mini Connecticut print edition as of January when that change takes place. Now, I I have a surprise. They don't know about it. I would like to ask Dorothy Johnson and Brian Steinberg to come forward. And I have to say, Brian, I think this is the first time since we met in 1969 that I didn't tell you something. Brian, but Paul knew. I'm calling Dorothy and Brian forward because they have been steadfast in going to the homes of workers every single week with the People's World. Not just to hand it over to read, but also to bring people into action. And Dorothy has been doing that now for about 5 years here in the city of New Haven. And we want to appreciate that, Dorothy. And I do want to say that last year and the year before, Dorothy was the coordinator of this event, and she laid a great groundwork. I think, did we do good tonight, Dorothy? We did good. This is with deep appreciation, Dorothy Johnson, for keeping up the fight and tirelessly bringing the People's World to the homes of workers in New Haven to educate, organize, and mobilize for a better world. Connecticut Communist Party, USA, December 6, 2009. Now, Brian's been doing this for over 30 years. I think just about everybody in this room may already know that. So he had to get a few more words on his certificate. In recognition, Brian Steinberg, for your decades underlined, of dedication and commitment distributing the People's Weekly World to families in critical neighborhoods in Greater Hartford. Your outstanding example has strengthened the ability of labor and community to win better conditions for working people and provides a guide for building a mass communist party among the working class. December 6, 2011. So I'd like for us to leave here with this in mind. It's up to us, collectively. We're all the leaders. It's up to us to make a bigger and bigger ball for progressive change and keep it rolling to turn our country around.
There's hours and hours alone. We can think about plantation built in sky with so much stone. It's ours not to slave it, but to cherish just our own. What the union makes us strong. Solid.